Number 14, Musa Diabate. At the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 0, Miles Bridges. Number 24, Brandon Miller. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, LaMelo Ball. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 35, Kevin Durant.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward. And for Charlotte, Miller and Bridges are the wings. Then there's Kevin Durant, then it's Ball, and it's Diabate in at the center position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now, here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Durant. Ball outside. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up at 3. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Charlotte, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so it's Charlotte with it. Following the bucket by the Thunder, Bridges outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Pass to Diabate. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Well, this clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Takes a 13-footer. The rebound by Bridges. Here's Charlotte. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Bridges. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Williams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams, what a find by the Thunder, Doris.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
First one falls for him.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
And so Ball nails both of them. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Dort finds Holmgren. Three-pointer off the mark. And so Durant will bring it up for the Hornets. Ball passes to Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And both free throws good for Durant. Well, Doris, the past few seasons, we've seen some teams go all in on star power with little to show for it in the end.
BA, thank you for making this point, because we have seen teams mortgage their future in order to just put a collection of stars together, and it is so rare that it works out or turns into a championship. To me, it's always about balancing out your roster. Yes, you need stars to win in the NBA, but you need the right complementary pieces around those stars to come away with a championship.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. Number 1, the Hornets.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Knocked loose and stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Charlotte trailing. Now here's Ball. 23 points his last outing. Bridges, right side. Tries the 9-footer. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Oklahoma City, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
I think for the Thunder, at this point, they expect it to be a bit higher in the standings. But really, they can't be that disappointed. They're still knocking on the door of that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
So it's the Hornets now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Ball passes to Miller. Over Dort. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Now Durant. 27 points his last game. Looking to win the run. And the layup is good.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Outside, Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hounded by Ball. They get it again. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Durant, the pass to Ball. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miller with it. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Down low. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 6.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Changes for Charlotte. Nurkic is checked in for Diabate, and it's Cam Whitmore in for Bridges. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Ball. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Nurkic, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball finds Nurkic. Here's Whitmore outside. Drains the triple.
There's just something special about a big that can deliver on time and on target passes. Mr. Nurkic, have at it.
Now here's Dort. He's scoreless. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Williams. And here's Dort. Just 5 to shoot. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Thunder lead by 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Durant. They double team Durant. Shoots over Wiggins. Up and in from the low block. Durant's got 6 points.
Well, that's the poise of Kevin Durant. He knows he has the advantage inside over just about anyone in this league.
To the inside. Here's Williams. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Hornets trail by 6. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Ball. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
That one misses for Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Second chance shot, and the basket by Joe.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Now here's Ball, covered by Joe. Left side, Durant. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Now here's Ball. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Here's Ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Nurkic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Boy, that's textbook screen and roll action. You can see why they involve Nurkic in these sets. So savvy.
Wallace outside. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 6. 1:35 left in the first. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Miller. 13 feet out. And the jumper is good.
Boy, you just see the mid-range confidence for Brandon Miller. That's a huge part of his development.
Caruso outside. Holmgren, the pass to Wiggins. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. And a good opportunity to bring up this season's top assist man. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Outside man. Pass to Walker. Walker draws the double. Caruso grabs the board. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Wallace. Yet to see a basket. There's a screen by Wiggins. To the middle. The rebound by Mann. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's the drive. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first. 9 seconds left to play in the first. Caruso finds Holmgren.
Charlotte foul. Jusuf Nurkic. Second personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game.
Chet Holmgren taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holmgren. And here's ball. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The
previous play is under review.
They're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Hornets trail by 4. Whitmore is out there with Walker. Then it's Ball, and it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And it's Whitmore missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The floater. Dort's shot is good.
Wow, the floater game working for Lou Dort.
The Hornets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Pass to Diabate. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. With the 7-footer. The Thunder pull it in. Caruso outside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LaMelo Ball.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
And Charlotte making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Hornets trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
One thing we know about Miles Bridges, he is willing to put his body on the line. Tremendous focus to get his shot opportunity there.
A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
One shot.
That's good from Bridges. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on.
Bridges passes to Walker, and the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game, and the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in.
For Charlotte, number 24, Brandon Miller.
Bridges outside. Pass to Diabate. Here's Shed. Charlotte again missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Caruso finds Hartenstein. Deflected! And they're able to recover. Here's Williams. They shoot again! And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Isaiah Hartenstein. One shot.
That one misses for Hartenstein. Hornets trail by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Miller, the pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Caruso. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Inside. Here's Williams. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Hornets have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Man, good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Man's got his first 3 points of the game.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Williams on the wing. Last game he had 28 points. Caruso with it. He's picked up by Miller. Back to Williams. Takes a three. It's deflected. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Man, the pass to Walker from downtown. Dort grabs the miss.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Outside for Dort. Let's go with a three. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Miller outside. Back to man. Miller outside. On the wing, Durant. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
And both free throws good for Durant.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
With the step back. Stolen. And here's the fast break. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Hornets, Trey Mann. One shot.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. It's a 3-point game. 16 feet out. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Durant. They set the pick from behind the arc. KD splashes the triple.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And he makes a first. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
The three is up. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. 17-foot shot on the way. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Williams has got 13.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Outside man. It's Walker on the wing. Williams defending. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Walker. He's got 5.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. And he makes it on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside man. Miller outside. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Williams passes to Hartenstein. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside man. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Nurkic is checked in for Diabate.
At the line for Charlotte, Trey Mann, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Holmgren. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. There's a screen by Nurkic. Walker with it. Fires from deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, denied by Durant.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Out to the right wing. Outside Joe. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by Mann. And for Charlotte, they're shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Takes it inside. And And that misses. That would have put them up. The Thunder have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Whitmore's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Miller. Now here's Holmgren. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. 4 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. Wallace misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Ball. 6 points for him. Over Williams. LaMelo working inside.
But just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Walker against Williams. Joe, pass to Williams. Back to Joe to stop the drought. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. The Hornets with a lead. Left side Walker. Pass to Whitmore. Right wing. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside, Williams. Here's Wallace. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Shed. Watched by Wallace. Over to the wing. Here's Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
In the first quarter, he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Ball nails both of them.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Williams with it. Nurkic picks him up. Williams passes to Holmgren. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Holmgren's got 6.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Shed. Pass to Ball. Bridges down low. Williams defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, I love that Miles Bridges uses an effective pump fake to get that defender right where he wants him. He'll get to the free throw line.
And this is his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Joe, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Wiggins. Down low. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Wiggins.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Shed. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And the Hornets with possession here, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Joe. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holmgren. Both free throws good from Holmgren. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Get loud and make some noise.
Outside. What if it goes? And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thunder out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Nice try. Let's hear it for the participant.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.